I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case. I believe that's a state created entity, Your Honor. And I'm not, me being a living person. I don't. My name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name. So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
We've got a really intense court hearing today. This sovereign citizen tries to pull the usual script, claiming the court has no authority over him, but it's obvious he has no clue what he's talking about. I mean, if you're going to argue with the judge, at least do some research, right? Watching him try to outsmart someone who literally makes legal decisions for a living is painfully hilarious. Let's go ahead and dive in to watch this idiot sovereign citizen completely embarrass himself. And if you guys enjoy content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay, and I need you unmuted at the jail. There we go. Can I have your name, please?
For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. How we doing today, Miss Braley?
We are upright, if nothing else.
Great.
So, okay. And you said your name is Thomas Styron
The second,
II.
and then I'm the natural person, the living man.
Okay, thank you for your patience there. We had a little bit of a kerfuffle.
No
So,
problem.
recalling case number 19S00472, that is the state of Michigan versus Thomas Ulrich Styron II, you said, and also calling 24W001025, that is the township of Ypsilanti, also versus Thomas Ulrich Styron. So state your name for the record.
So, for the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. It is not the name you have attached to this case is not me. I believe that's a state created entity, Your Honor. And I'm not, me being a living person. I don't. Yeah, I don't. My name is improper.
How many crayons did this guy eat before this court hearing? I mean, if you're going to try and pull the sovereign citizen routine, at least have a clue about what you're talking about. Watching him ramble on about jurisdiction and all this nonsense punctuation stuff makes you wonder if he's ever even opened a law book in his life. You can't just make up laws to fit your argument, buddy, and the judge is clearly not having it. You even saw her chuckle a little while he was stumbling over his words. You can tell she thinks this guy's an idiot, and just wait until you hear what the judge says at the end. This one is absolutely hilarious.
At all, period. And so I was wondering about personal jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction in regards to this.
Okay. And you can continue to wonder about those at the moment. What I am doing, you have a show cause hearing on the matter ending in 472, which is the retail fraud charge. I'm showing a balance of $210 on that. And then what you're being arraigned on, that is what I am here to explain the charge against you, is a citation issued on April 2nd, 2024 at 9:24 in the evening, that charges that you operated a motor vehicle on North Ford Boulevard at or near Russell Street with no license on your person. Do you comprehend the charge against you?
I do not. I don't even own a license. I canceled my license years ago.
Okay. So what you are being charged with is operating a motor vehicle without having a license on your person. So I'm not asking if you agree with this. I'm not asking if you have a license. I'm asking if you understand the words coming out of my mouth as far as what this charge is.
The charge is accused me of not
license.
having a driver's license on my person, correct?
Correct.
Well, from my understanding, I need a driver's license if I'm in commerce. I was traveling home.
Okay.
I wasn't doing business at all. And also from my understanding, I don't need a license to do that.
And
Did this guy just snitch on himself? The charge against him was driving without a license, and he keeps digging himself even deeper by admitting he hasn't had a license in 2 years and insisting he wasn't driving, he was traveling. Come on, dude, you're literally handing them all the evidence they need. Here's the thing. If you're caught driving without a license, you might want to stop claiming you weren't driving at all, because that only makes you look guiltier, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows that. It's just common sense. But these sovereign citizens are honestly some of the lowest IQ people out there. And does anyone even know how much a driver's license costs? It's really not that much. If people just followed basic laws and fit into society, they'd avoid so much hassle and jail time. I mean, this guy's being respectful so far, but he's definitely not the sharpest. What do you guys think? He's pretty polite for a sovereign citizen, but not exactly bright. Let's dive back in.
have understood the words as far as not having a license on your person. It is a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both.
So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
Yes.
So
At this time, the court is going to set a pretrial date for you. That will be before Judge Washington.
ma'am, can we prove the jurisdiction first before we go ahead with setting a trial for that entity or a pretrial for that entity? Yeah.
I hear you. And at this point, you are appearing in front of the court. You have put your name on the record. And yes, we are setting a pretrial date for you.
I did put my name on the record, and my name that I put on the record is not the same name that you have attached to that case.
And you can provide documentation of such at your pretrial date, which is going to be June 26th.
So the documentation that I have published, recorded in with, excuse me, sorry. The documentation I have published and recorded on the record, on the state of Michigan record, that says what I just told you, that I'm not who you have, that I'm not the name you have attached to that case, that's, I need to bring that with me, is what you're saying? It being already recorded and on the state of Michigan records, is that good enough?
Whatever documentation you have,
Mhm.
bring it with you to your pretrial date. That is what I am telling you, yes. So, and again, that court date, June 26th? Okay, will be June 26th at 9 a.m. before Judge Washington. The court will enter that you are standing mute to all charges at this time.
So we're just assuming jurisdiction though, correct?
Yes.
How, from
No.
my understanding, that
And
has to be proved before we even proceed with anything else. Am I wrong?
you are not correct. The court will also set a personal recognizance bond in this matter. Basically, you are promising to show up for that June 24th court date at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington, where you will have your pretrial. Okay, so at this point, your hearings are concluded. You are free to stand up and tell the jail that you are finished.
I absolutely love the way this judge handled the sovereign citizen. She let him talk a bit too much, in my opinion, but she did a great job controlling the courtroom. She wasn't having any of his nonsense, cutting him off when needed, and even tossing in a few clever responses to toy with him. Honestly, we need more judges like her who can handle these idiots with patience and a lot of sass. You could tell she wasn't intimidated at all, and that's exactly what you need when dealing with someone who thinks they can throw around legal jargon they don't understand. As for the whole Zoom court thing, do you guys like it or find it kind of ridiculous? Personally, I think Zoom hearings are a joke, especially when a sovereign citizen is trying to argue their case online. It's like trying to have a serious conversation with someone wearing a clown nose. It just doesn't work. Most of the time, they just talk over the judge, the hearing gets derailed, and the judge has far less authority than in person. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Definitely let me know what you thought about this court hearing. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.